I know you'll be happy to know this is the last one. Why doesn't God love me? Who says he doesn't? He created you. Psalm 139. For you created me, my innermost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. God did that. I ran psych hospitals for 6 years, and I worked with some amazing psychiatrists, and they're amazing medications and amazing caring therapists. The cure for depression is thankfulness. The cure for depression is thankfulness. If we truly understood that every single heartbeat is a gift, every single breath is a gift. Yeah, our circumstances may be really crappy. It could be financial, it could be relational, it could be job, it could be any number of things. I've got people that leave the news on 24/7. Their blood pressure's through the roof and they're totally depressed. I'm like, do you ever think about just like turning that off? Turn it off, because here's the deal. I can't do anything about it. I'm absolutely powerless about that. I've been married to the same woman for 40 years. Have you seen the price of milk? Have you seen the price of gas? There's nothing I can do about either one of those, but there's nothing I can do. It is going to be what it's going to be. The question is, what can I have some control over? I can get into the scriptures, I can pray, and I can share my faith. Those are things that I can do. I can love my family, I can love my friends, I can tell them the truth. In love, Jesus never used a megaphone. He never beat anybody into the kingdom. He loved them into the kingdom. And God is making us more like his son every day, because he's the potter and we're the clay. So the book there, oh yeah, love this book. I've given away 500 copies of this book. Crazy Love by Francis Chan, little red book. Francis Chan has amazing illustrations. I'll give you a quick one if we got one more minute, and I'll stop. So I used this one the other day. Francis Chan, if you've ever seen a balance beam like in the Olympics, and he tells the story, because I'm not that much into sports, but I do watch the Olympics every 4 years when they come around. And people come out on the balance beam, and you know, the men and the women, they do amazing things, and they're doing flips, and they're doing all this kind of stuff. But when they get off the beam, what are they hoping for? A 10. They want a perfect 10 on the routine, right? And so Francis Chan has a balance beam, and he's standing on it. And he starts talking about all the stuff that happened in his life. You know, he had a family member murdered in front of him when he was a child. And then he sits down on the balance beam and he goes, I just really don't want to go on a mission trip, and I don't want to take any chances. And I'm certainly not going to witness to anybody. And he starts hugging the beam. He's like, I'll just live in a gated community, and all my kids will wear helmets, and we'll just go to church in a little holy huddle, and we're saved. Good luck to you. And then you die, and you go to heaven, and you stand up, and you go. Ready to get your score. You're not going to get a 10. You didn't do anything. You hugged the beam. It's not how this works. Works don't get us into heaven. Works are prepared for us in advance. Faith without works is dead. It's just words and feelings. You know, again, Jesus' sacrifice got us into heaven. But who wants to just get in by the skin of their teeth? Who wants to get a 0 on the balance beam? I don't know about you, but I want to live a God-pleasing life. I wanted to hear him say, well done, good and faithful servant. Those are the sweetest words in the language. Well done, good and faithful servant. It has nothing to do with you getting in. It has everything to do with showing gratitude for his sacrifice. We owe him everything. Everything.